Good morning. Welcome to, I don't want to say post-COVID, but welcome to post-COVID. So this is the third season or third, I guess, episode of the semi-live YouTube thing that you guys have been following along. The first one was the ducks in November when we came out to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, duck hunting on your own. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's quite comical. I mean, not bragging or anything, but I think I outshot everybody. Probably not. Number 2 was the ice fishing in early December when we came out between the sport shows to Devil's Lake again and did a semi-live ice fishing. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I'm not bragging, but I think I outfished everyone. This is number 3. Welcome back, finally. Finally, I am back to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, where it's becoming kind of like home. It was a pleasure to come in and be introduced, or not even introduced, but reconnect with old friends. You know, Rick and everybody over at the Sleep Inn. That's where we're staying. That's where I'm sitting right now. Probably sitting there looking at yourself going, well, it's pretty bright and usually he's on the water. You're right. I usually am on the water. Came in last night late. It was a long drive over from Wisconsin, but it's a fast drive. It is, it's very, you have a lot of different scenery. You can let her flicker a little bit and get on the gas and feel like a NASCAR driver, if you will. At least I do. Vroom, vroom. But got over last night, got checked in. This morning woke up with the sustained 30-mile-an-hour winds, with gusts a little higher. Kind of altered the plans a little bit. We were planning on being out on the water right away this morning. Devil's Lake, it can throw some things at you, but what's really cool about it is there's always alternatives. You can go do a lot of different things. So this morning we're going to get going. I'm going to get fill my thermos of coffee this morning so we can keep rolling a little bit, and we're going to go and get licenses. Our licenses expired there in, I believe, March. So I gotta make sure that I get my licenses. I'm hoping I come back for waterfall season, so I might as well get my stamps. In the future, you might as well look forward to an early season goose hunt, which is really cool out here because the resident geese that they have no longer counts against non-resident days of duck hunting. So it used to be where if you came out and you hunted these non-resident, or the resident geese, excuse me being non-resident, it kind of sticks in my head. But if you hunt the resident goose, or the Canadian goose in August there, it does not count against your 14 days of non-resident duck hunting allotted days with your license. So I'm gonna certainly try. I don't know if Mama probably won't let me come this year, but I'm wishful thinking, I guess. But we're gonna get rolling here this morning. We're gonna go and get some licenses. Stay tuned. We're gonna throw all kinds of things at you. I mean, we want to get in the boat. We might find some sheltered area. Of course, we're gonna have our graph on our screen today, and we're gonna be looking at the lakes. You guys watch us do that ice fishing and stuff like that. But we're gonna travel around. If we see something good, we very well may cast from shore to see if there's fish there before we go get the boat. If there's fish there, we think that we can position, or we see a different break that we want to fish a little bit better. It's going to be on your own. This is another YouTube learn. If you have questions while you're watching it, ask the questions. We're going to be here answering them. Anybody that's coming from anywhere. I mean, you can be coming from east, west, south, north. It don't matter. Come on out and let's just do it on your own. If you have high winds, roll with it. If it's flat calm, roll with it. Can't choose the weather. So let's go do some fishing. All right, day on the water. Number 1 thing that you need, ice. Woo-hoo-hoo, getting in the Scotty. Yeah, you can tell a real Wisconsin boy when all he has is cheese and sausage. More sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, you gotta have that sharp so you get that little tang in the back. Jerky. Got a couple bags of jerky. Another thing of water. Keep yourself hydrated out here. I mean, it's gonna be 90s this week. It's gonna be hot. It's fishing. fishing. Choose your things. I mean, you can see I'm already dressed in some of my blackfish gear just because it's one of them where I don't like putting sunscreen on my hands. It transpires. If you watch somebody that does a lot of fishing, either tournament fishing, regular fishing, whatever the case may be, I mean, they'll go the night before and fill their gas tank. It's kind of like going bull hunting. You don't want to fill your gas tank on the way too, because you'll get that fume of the gas on your hands and then will get on your bait. Well, we're the same ways. I always fill up the day before, wash my hands. I mean, not only COVID are we worried about, we're worried about the scent. We're gonna go catch some fish. But we need some jerky, so we're gonna throw that in there. Throw some cheese and sausage. Grab our thermos of coffee. Get that bad boy all closed up so it stays nice and cool. Grab my coffee mug. Let's go get some licenses and rip some lips.